Hi, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I am going to discuss pharmaceutical organic chemistry 3 unit 4 heterocyclic chemistry fused ring systems, the compound quinoline. So quinoline, its molecular formula is C9H7N. So it is a pyridine fusing with the benzene ring system. Pyridine fusing with the benzene ring system. The if you see that A and B, if you give to the bond, the B part of the pyridine is fusing with the benzene, so that's why we can call it as a benzo B pyridine. Benzo B pyridine. So quinoline is a fused aromatic ring system, also known as benzo B pyridine. So as we seen in the previous videos like pyridine and pyrimidine in my channel, so if you see similarly all the carbon atoms and nitrogen in the quinoline ring system also, that is 9 carbons and nitrogen are sp2 hybridized. So that among these 3 sp2 orbitals of each atom, 2 sp2 orbitals on each atom overlap with each other and make a cc and cn sigma bonds. So cc bonds and cn sigma bonds it is forming sigma bonds. So the third sp2 orbital of each carbon atom, it is making a bond with the hydrogen atom by overlapping with the s orbital. So by overlapping with the s orbital of hydrogen, it make a ch bond it is making. And if you see the third sp2 orbital of nitrogen, so in the nitrogen, the third sp2 orbital of nitrogen, it is occupied by the lone pair of electron. That means it does not involved in the any aromatic sextate. So the third sp2 orbital of nitrogen is occupied in nitrogen lone pair of electrons. And if you see that each ring atom possesses the one unhybridized p orbital, as these ring atoms are undergoing the sp2 hybridization. So the unhybridized p orbital, these are perpendicular to the sp2 hybridized orbitals, that is sigma bonds. So all these sigma bonds are formed, that is cc, cn and ch bonds all are sp2 hybridized. That's why we can see the bond angle is 120 degrees. So as I told that the unhybridized p orbital, it is perpendicular to the sp2 hybridized orbital. Each p unhybridized p orbital contains one electron. So overlap of these electrons, and it is going to give the pi molecular orbital containing 10 electrons. So it is obeying the Huckel's rule. So according to the Huckel's rule, 4n plus 2 rule, so in that n is indicating the number of rings. So the number of rings present in the quinoline is 2. So 4 into 2, 8 plus 2. So 10 pi electrons are present. That is 10 electrons must be present in the pi bonds. So quinoline shows the aromatic properties because of this resulting molecular orbital satisfies the Huckel rule, 4n plus 2 rule, and the lone pair of electron present on the nitrogen, it is not releasing into the ring system. The nitrogen lone pair not releasing into the ring system, and these sp2 orbitals and unhybridized p orbitals are perpendicular to the each perpendicular we can see. So the nitrogen withdraws electrons by the resonance, resulting in an electron deficiency ring system. As we seen in the pyridine and pyrimidine, the electronegativity of the nitrogen, so the electrons are withdrawing towards to the nitrogen atom. That's why the ring system is electron deficient. So you can see these first three are Kekulé structures. The changing of bond places we can see here in this among these three structures of quinoline. And by the delocalization of electrons, we can see the presence of so you can see the two electrons are shifting towards to the nitrogen atom. The nitrogen is getting the negative charge, and this carbon atom will get the positive charge as shown in this one. So then to overcome this positive charge, the double bond is moving to this position, the positive charge is moving to this position, that is this one. And now we can see the movement of these electrons, the double bond towards to this position, and the positive charge is shifting to this position, this structure. And next moving of this bond to this position, the two electrons are shifting and the positive charge getting to this position. This is the structure. And then to moving of this one, double bond to this position, the positive charge is moving to this position. So likewise we can see the continuous delocalization of the electrons due to the aromaticity of the compound, but the nitrogen having the lone pair of electrons does not releasing into the ring system. So the nitrogen lone pair does not releasing into the ring system. So you can see the preparation methods. So very important method, that is the scrap synthesis. So here we are taking a mixture of compounds like glycerol, aniline, sulfuric acid and nitrobenzene and ferrous iron 2 sulfate are heated together. So these five compounds they are taking glycerol. We know that glycerol is a propane 1,2,3 triol, aniline that is a phenylamine, and sulfuric acid, nitrobenzene and ferrous. So this reaction is very exothermic, so it is becomes very violent. So to decrease this exothermic and violent nature of this reaction, so we are adding the ferrous iron 2 sulfate. So what is the reason we are adding this ferrous iron 2 sulfate is to add it to reaction to make the reaction less violent. And we are adding the nitrobenzene. So in the mixer, so why we are taking the nitrobenzene means the nitrobenzene or any alternative oxidant like iodine or chloroaniline often we can recommended is required to convert the 1,2 dihydroquinoline into quinoline. So in the final step, that is it is giving the 1,2 dihydroquinoline to convert into the quinoline, that is into the saturated form. We can convert this by using the either nitrobenzene or iodine or by using chloroaniline of any alternative oxidant we can prefer. So you can see these reactions. So glycerol, it is a propane 1,2,3 triol, 1,2,3, three carbons are there, and attaching of three carbons with the OH group, propane 1,2,3 triol. So it is reacting with the sulfuric acid, it is converting into propanol. So you can see one position of aldehyde group, 1 and 2 in this position and 3 in this position. So this propanol only we can call it as acrolein. So this acrolein by reacting with the aniline, that is phenylamine, aniline. So it is going to make a link of this nitrogen to the carbon atom, and it is linking and it is forming of this intermediate. So it is undergoing the cyclization with the several step in the presence of ferrous iron 2 sulfate. So it is undergoing the cyclization, and by removal of water, the hydrogen of this one and OH, and it is going to make a bond here. So it is 1,2 dihydroquinoline it is giving. So this we are converting into quinoline by dehydrogenation. By dehydrogenation. So it is happened either in the presence of what we see in the any alternative oxidant we can prefer, that is nitrobenzene or iodine or chloroaniline we can prefer to convert this 1,2 dihydroquinoline into quinoline. So it is very important synthesis, scrap synthesis. And next synthesis, that is the Friedlander synthesis. It involves the condensation orthoamino benzaldehyde with acetaldehyde in the presence of an alkali. So you can see here condensation of orthoamino benzaldehyde. So we know that benzene with CHO, benzaldehyde. So the ortho portion, the amino group is present. We can call it as orthoamino benzaldehyde. This is by reacting with the acetaldehyde CH3 CHO. Upon dehydration, removal of two water molecules, it is going to give the cyclized compound of quinoline. And see the basic character. So as like a pyridine, due to the presence of nitrogen lone pair of electrons, so this lone pair of electrons can able to donate and make a bond with the any acid, that is with the proton, and going to produce a salt. So that's why the quinoline is having the basic character as like pyridine, but when comparing with the pyridine, the quinoline is having weaker basicity. So it reacts with the acids, it gives the sparingly soluble salts. So the lone pair of electrons present on the nitrogen donating to the hydrogen H plus ion and making a NH bond, quinoline hydrogen chloride. By this we can consider it as a having the basic character as like pyridine. And come to the chemical reactions. So electrophilic substitution reactions, as the nitrogen is present in the ring system, the ring is electron deficiency. So the electrophilic substitutions are not taking place in the pyridine ring system in the quinoline. It is going to take place on the benzene ring system at the 5th position or 8th position. If you give the numbering in this quinoline 1, 2, 3, 4 in this position, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 5th position or 8th position is going to undergoing the electrophilic substitution. So for example, nitration, so the quinoline by reacting with the nitric acid in the presence of sulfuric acid, it is going to give 5 nitroquinoline or and 8 nitroquinoline, the mixture of compounds it is giving. And sulfonation, so we know that same as like nitration, it is going to take place the sulfonation at the 5th position and 8th position by reacting with the sulfuric acid, going to give quinoline 5 sulfonic acid and quinoline 8 sulfonic acid. So as we see next, nucleophilic substitution reactions. So as the nitrogen present in the ring system, the electron deficiency is present at the second position. So almost the nucleophilic substitution reactions are takes place at the C2 position, second position. So if any substitution is present at the second position means then the substitution is going to take place at the fourth position. So if you see the reaction with the sodamide, that is NaNH2, so the amino group is going to attack at the second position. It is going to give quinoline to amine by in the presence of liquid ammonia. And by reaction with the potassium permanganate, same we can see the OH nucleophile, it is going to attack the quinoline at the second position, going to give quinoline 2-vol. So the electrophilic substitutions are taking place at the fifth position and eighth position of quinoline, and nucleophilic substitution reactions are taking place at the second position. The nitrogen having the more effect on this nitrogen in this carbon atom, electron withdrawing. So this is more electron deficiency. That's why the nucleophile is easily attacking at the C2 position of quinoline. Next reaction with the N-butyl lithium. So here we can see the N-butyl lithium. The lithium is reacted with the hydrogen at the second position, removed as a lithium hydride and going to give N-butyl quinoline. So the butyl group is attached at the second position. So coming to the next reaction, that is the oxidation with the peracetic acid. So the quinoline easily undergoes the oxidation with the peracetic acid. It is a strong acid and it is going to give N-oxide, that is quinoline N-oxide it is going to give. So if you see the reaction with the oxidation with the potassium permanganate, so quinoline undergoes the ring cleavage. In the presence of potassium permanganate undergoes the oxidation, going to give quinolinic acid, or we can call it as pyridine 2,3 dicarboxylic acid. So ring cleavage is happened in this position and going to give the pyridine 2,3 dicarboxylic acid in the presence of potassium permanganate. So the reduction, so the quinoline undergoes a mild reduction in the presence of tin and gives the 1,2,3,4 tetrahydroquinoline. So mild reduction in the presence of the tin and hydrochloric acid. Only the partially it is undergoing the reduction. First position, second position, third position undergoing the removal of double bonds and hydration is happened. Hydrogenation is happened. And in the presence of platinum, it is undergoing the complete reduction, going to give the deca hydroquinoline. So totally 5 double bonds are present. All the 5 double bonds are completely saturated. So with the hydrogen atoms in the presence of platinum at 140 degrees Celsius and going to give decahydroquinoline. So if you see the reaction with the alkyl halide, so by reacting with the methyl iodide, so the lone pair of electron present on the nitrogen donating to the CH3 plus ion and going to form a N-methyl quinoline iodide. So these are some chemical reactions. We can see electrophilic substitution reactions are taking place at the 5th and 8th position. Nucleophilic substitution reactions are taking place at the second position. If the second position is occupied, then the fourth position is going to reacted. And then we see the oxidation reactions in the presence of peracetic acid and also with the potassium permanganate and reduction and alkyl halides with the reaction. And see some examples related to the quinoline derivatives or quinoline ring containing compounds. The very much important drug, that is quinoline. So most of the anti-malarial conditions, they are using this quinoline, having this quinoline ring system. Quinoline ring system. Hydroxychloroquine. So in during this COVID condition situation also we see in this hydroxychloroquine they are using to reduce that fever. And hydroxychloroquine, it is also a anti-malarial drug. Only the difference between these two is the OH group at this position. Attachment of OH group. And next drug, that is mefloquine. So it is also coming under the same category, anti-malarial drug mefloquine, having this quinoline ring system. So many of anti-malarial drugs are having this ring system. And coming to the quinine, so it is also a anti-malarial drug. It is a natural compound obtaining from the cinchona bark. So quinine, so this quinine also having this quinoline ring system. Quinoline ring system. And we can see that quinidine, so the OH group and these hydrogen groups are oppositely present. The spatial arrangement is different when comparing with the quinine. It is a quinidine, the same molecular formula, only the arrangement of this OH and hydrogen is differ, we can see. So this quinidine, due to this difference in the arrangement of this OH and hydrogen, this is having the anti-arrhythmic activity, quinidine. And coming to some other examples like ciprofloxacin. So ciprofloxacin, it is a 1,4 dihydro quinoline derivative. It is a ciprofloxacin antibacterial agent having the quinoline ring system. And similarly antibacterial agent moxifloxacin having the same ring system as like the ciprofloxacin. And if you see in the same in the case of norfloxacin, it is also an antibacterial agent having the same ring system as like in the ciprofloxacin. So these are the some quinoline derivatives we can observe in the different classification: anti-malarial, antibacterial. Several drugs are there. Some I listed here. So if you like my video, subscribe to my channel and share to your friends and make your comments. Thank you for watching.